Teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He lets it go. He's got a man down the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Looking for the end zone has a lane. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He hands it off from the gun. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Back in motion now. 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. The Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a long pass.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. He breaks free. He's in the clear. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat lane. It's a 1st down.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Ball handed off. Mustangs trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. The Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's how you finish a play. And they'll set up for the PAT. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Direct snap to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball with the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down, great scoring position. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs. Too much speed for the defense.
And that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. This should be the last play of the quarter. First down. We're going to throw the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. The receiver makes the catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He escapes the pocket, using his legs here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's looking to scramble.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Bringing pressure. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. There's the handoff. Picks up the force, looking for more. Looks like Pitt will have the first down. The Trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. Breaks free. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but now before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff for the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. Panthers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Stopped right there at the line, but no gain. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. That's a solid return after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, as you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Looking to scramble. Look out. Room to run here. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught by the receiver.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation here on third down. On the run here. Let's it go. That's caught. It's Wheeler. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! Breaks a tackle into the clear. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A That's a crucial response to this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They're going to run it. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Just pounding away for another big gain, Kirk. You wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Catch made on the out route. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, SMU. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. The Panthers will look to convert here on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Mustangs are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Handoff in a single back formation. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Starting with the 25. Is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
On the run here, lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw again. Nice grab. It's Wheeler.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Panthers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
First down here for this offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, hit.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Powering through. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Breaking tackles and going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Mustangs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Grinding away on the ground. To the 25. Touchdown, Mustangs. This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That pass is caught. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Panthers will crank up the tempo.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third.
A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Point after, up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, they got it. The kicking team makes the recovery.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
He's looking deep down the middle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, SMU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He lets it rip. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. The Mustangs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.